Okay, hello guys. This is Zeke the Master. I just want to say this game looks great. There we go. It looks great. Now, the movements are awesome. It's actually not so bad. It looks like you're running on ice. So, couple minutes of this, and then get out of your system. Right. Now, I'm not sure if you guys noticed or not, but this is all on low. Very low. Lowest you can do. Now, I'm running at 60 frames per second with fraps running. Well, definitely a stable 57, 58. So who knows? I may have to go on low graphics when I'm in a space battle. Hopefully not. That'd be nice. I got a pretty decent graphics card, GTX 780. From my understanding, it's just one of the ones that are just underneath the Titan. So, okay. But yeah, I don't have $2,000 for a freaking graphics card. Whoever does, I applaud you. That's not what I want to talk about. What I want to talk about is the ship, the design, everything, and what I've heard, seen, and what me and my friends are thinking might happen. So first off, it's the dogfighting module right after Pax East. Now imagine that, eh? Being able to fly your spaceship across the galaxy fighting random people. It's like a dream come true. But even looking at making it look like something like this, oh, it's brilliant. It's beautiful. Just can't wait for that. Can't wait for that thing to just crack open. Oh, it's gonna be breathtaking. Hopefully it looks that good. Ooh. Yes, I still don't know what ship this is. I should probably look into that. So, let's take a look. I see the lights. Okay. This is what it looks like on low graphics. Alright. Not bad, not bad. Detail? Is there any detail in here? Kinda looks the same. There's the rivets. Missing. It's missing a rivet. That's not good. That's not good at all. I don't want to fly this ship anymore. It's missing one rivet. We're all gonna die. It's true, you know. One rivet comes out, the structural integrity of this entire piece right here has gone from 100% to 85%. That's how much these things actually, how useful these things really are. How life and death it can actually be if you lose a rivet or two. Well, I can't really say losing just one is going to cause it to break down, but it's definitely not good for the ship. But other than that, everything looks decent, right? There's the gun. There's still the glare there. Well done, glare. Cannons look amazing. Engines. Look at the engines. Oh yeah. There are the engines. Look at that. I'm afraid of what to call this thing. The air intake manifold, maybe. I mean, like, I did a video actually an hour ago, but apparently it wasn't recording my voice, so I had to make another one. Yeah, I don't know what to call these things. So, I mean, I know they can be classified as an air tank and air intake for, like, if it was a jet for normal land to air missions, right? Not space missions. So I'm not sure if in reality that would actually work, because when we look at ships, they use gas, like petrol and whatnot, or whatever they use for flights in space and jets, like jet fuel, right? But they're able to do it in space, like modern day spacecraft. So I'm assuming that this can be closed off and only used as a thruster instead of an actual engine for airplane. Anyways, it looks interesting. There's a couple other videos I was watching about this ship, and you know what? I think it's true. This wing right here, with the number 1 on it, it looks flimsy. I'm assuming that the wing, the wing moves and comes out to extend it. So from that position to extend it all the way coming out. I doubt it because it doesn't look like it has that capability. If anything, it'll just move along that track, go move up and down for more stability or something. But it would be nice. I don't understand why it's looks like half a boomerang. But anyways, with the thrusters, I do like the flaps they have here. I'm hoping that that's how they control where the ship goes, because when you look at it, there isn't much flaps here, except for maybe this here. Again, that would be because it would come to extend the flaps, and you could use it as an actual ship in Earth atmosphere, in an atmosphere, a plant's atmosphere. That's actually one of the other things I can't wait for, is to actually go on land and shoot stuff. Maybe a huge PvP, like bandits versus mercenaries or whatnot. That'd be pretty cool. Me and my friend actually made a group called The One, I believe it's called. I'd have to look it up. I haven't been on the website for a while. Anyway, this is also my first episode, so don't eat me alive. No flame. But, like I said, low settings, pretty good. Looks alright. I'm going to switch to very high settings. I mean, I think they look the same. Personally, I think they look the same. It's fine. And now I'm at 40 frames per second. Well, the light's glowing, or dimmering, so it's flickering, so that's good. Yeah, maybe I was wrong. Maybe this does look better. Yeah, it kind of looks like it has mutton chops. I like mutton chops. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah, I guess the gun looks more defined. I'm not sure. I don't see much of a difference in low graphics and very high graphics for this game. Then again, this is also alpha, so no, this is like pre-alpha, so you can't really say anything. Guess I'd have to wait for space battles and all that to see the true beauty of it. Anyways, so you guys probably all seen this one too many times inside of a freaking ship. So I'm assuming this is going to be used for cargo, because the fact that it has an open door, a door that can't open. The only problem I have with it is this. They didn't cover it up, so it looks weird. Right? But anyways, other than that, can't really complain. I mean, it works well. It's smooth. That's smooth at least. And then there's this, so you can go up to the turret, which is nice. I'm wondering if AI can go up there, or if you can actually press F or close. I'm wondering if when you're in space, changes, the use button changes so you can go up there and shoot people, or asteroids. And here's this. Don't know what this is for. Unless you can add something to the ship. Again, it could be for if you have a second level, like you can cut this area in half and put high value cargo on top and then whatever in the bottom. That makes sense. Alright, heading to the second room. I would probably use this for more cargo, depending if we can actually carry stuff in our arms into the ship or if it's all preloaded. Imagine carrying it into the ship and you being shot at. That'd be cool. Here's the control room. I'm assuming it's for an engineer, for the air systems, the engines, the subsystems, and everything else, stabilizers. So if someone can be here, you can either let the AI do it or you can manually do it. I would probably prefer an AI to do it until I learn more about the systems, because I don't want to be in a death a fight to the death duel of someone being like, oh, what does this do? Then shut down all the engines without knowing it and putting all power to to your breathing systems, to your life support systems. That would not be good. So I'm not even sure if we have shields in this game or if it's literally every man for himself. Get at it, right? And then here, I'm assuming that you can fly this with 1 or 2 people. The reason why I'm saying that is because you have 4 bunks here. Oops. You have a panel here for the systems. A panel here, which I'm going to assume is to keep this place cool, dry, damp, moist, whatever, for certain cargo or valuables. And then this over here would probably be for the guns, maybe? I mean, if we go back out here, yep, if we go back out here, looks pretty cool actually. Animations are nice. Maybe not. When you come out here, it looks like it has X and Y axis support, so you can go up, down, left, right-ish, left and right kind of thing. So you get the full 180 spectrum on one side, and then the other full 180 spectrum on this side. And then here you also have this, because it will be probably, if we look right where the gun is, because it can turn, so wherever you can see, the gun can see. So bam, bam, bam. Alright, not bad. Not bad. See, the same with this, right? Because we're over here, we're looking up, you can go down, look around, right? And then also go back here, except you'd hit here, that's why you have the turret in the back, which I'm assuming is right there. It looks here, right? Because I'm not sure if you could look down there because of that. So the underbelly, actually the underbelly is safe because of that guy, which is fine. That gets the top, those get the sides, gets the bottom. Makes sense. And the back side, of course. So all in all, you have 360 protection, pretty much. Well, maybe not 360, maybe like 340 degree protection. There's always that blind spot. But it's nothing a good pilot can't it's nothing a good pilot can't get around. But I like that. Look at that. Look at that. Shower. And a toilet. Roomy. That kind of sucks. You would think there would be a curtain. Well, ladies, do you like the angle of the dangle? Oh my god! Okay, you'll never believe this, but this is actually the first time I've been able to get into this seat. I thought this was impossible to get into, because anytime I looked at this one, I always went into that one. So it's nice. Let's see if I can do it again. I'm thinking it was a fluke. So alright. So the only problem I can see with this game right now is how like choppy this is. I'm at 43 frames per second, and it looks like the controls are at least at 4 maybe 5 frames per second. It's great. I love it. Alright, we're gonna try it again to the other seat again. Again, I think it was a fluke, but okay. Oh my god, it works. Let the Lord sing. I do not endorse God one way or the other. If it's your belief, go for it. It's a tear. I wonder what he fought to get something like that, eh? Crazy people. Fucking weighties. One of the things I'm actually excited for is the alpha. Because I get to be one of the first guys to go and explore the space, along with 40,000 others, or 400,000 others. It's a lot. I don't know why they keep making more alpha slots. I mean, if they're gonna do it like that, why don't they just make it for everyone to go on? I mean, it's good. Crash has access to the game and the servers, which would work, undoubtedly work in their favor. Oh, good. There's that. Looks good. I like it. But yeah, if they just let everyone on, they could stress test it and be like, well, we need to optimize this, this, and this, and this, and that. Good. I like it. It's gonna work. UEE. Be a part of something great. I guess. Couldn't hurt. So yeah, on a better news, I hate bragging about money because I'm poor, broke most of the time. So I don't know why I did this. My friends, they wanted to get this game. They had no money. I looked at them because I fell upon some wealth while I was in college. I felt rich. Felt powerful. Terrible things to feel in college because they never end well. Anyway, so I bought my friends. I bought one of them a 350i bounty hunting fighter craft, $60. Oh, $80. My other friend like one of the the ex-police cruisers, good for fighting and all that, $60. And this I got myself, $140. $280 in total. I could have gotten quite a few things with $280. But they're my friends, and we're all in the same organization. So once we start, we can all do missions and save up money in the currency of this game, and then hopefully I can start buying some of the battleships and all that. That'd be great. I'm really hoping that the carrier is playable. That'd be really cool. Well, unless you needed to get people to actually run it, that would just be a humongous mess of people calling over the comms. I need help. Comms links are offline. Yeah, other than that, I'm pretty excited for Alpha. Searching the space, looking for new sectors to explore. Be really cool. Hopefully, we can reach like 50, 60 million and have a shit ton more additional features on it. I mean, it looks really cool right now, but I can't wait to see what they actually do with it. But I guess that's what we'll have to wait and see, right? One thing I like about the character modeling, though, is even when they're up, right? When they're like this, look at this. They react to the environment. It's not perfect, right? Because I mean, you can always crouch and get under lower spots. Because I can't. Well, I can. Can I? Yes, I can. But it doesn't work too well because it's scammy. Other than that, it works fine. And he has 3 guns. Look at that. 1, 2, 3. Okay, well, he has 1 gun, but slots for 3. Which is pretty cool. And I have this guy. Except he's kind of bald. I don't mind baldness. It's cool. To each their own, but pretty much. Yeah, the turrets are not that bad either. The ship looks great. There's no more Happy New Year or Merry Christmas, so that's cool. The targets actually move now, which is nice. Except I don't have any weapons that I can use for it because they're all too big. The only weapons I can take off are the ones on the side. Again, that thing that guy. It's just not gonna work. Huge. But that's my rant. Can't wait to explore. Can't wait to explore new solar systems and name them. That's gonna be one of the biggest things, right? Because when I was looking at the at what they wanted to do, they wanted to put a bunch of solar systems, a bunch of planets to discover and explore. And imagine, even though you're an alpha and beta, you die. Your character dies. You make a new one that inherits everything, right? Like how they're saying, and like how the TGN was saying. Well, you can inherit your parents or your predecessors' notoriety with gangs and whatnot, but because you're new, you're not the same person. The police aren't going to be after you, but you'll have a good standing with the pirates. And if your father or your predecessor was a military man, you have a good standing with the military. You don't have to work as hard to get into it, and everything works out for the better. But it would be really cool because if your character dies, you could always rename the new one, right? And say you have one of your friends come with you. Oh yeah, this is one of my best buddies, or this is my last character. I did this, this, and this. Because what I'm really hoping for is because what they're apparently saying is because you can get achievements and what, maybe not achievements, but you can find other places. You can find places, and they'll be named as yours. I'm hoping that if your character dies, it will actually go onto like a gravestone for when your character actually dies, and it says, "Hey, I found this. I'm awesome. I'm dead, but here's my achievements. Way to go, me." That would be pretty cool. If not, whatever. But I think it would be pretty cool being able to go to like some station floating around the stars, or floating around a certain sector, and you going and walking down the Hall of Fame. People who found black holes, planets, dwarf stars, minerals, rare minerals, you know, the whole 9 yards. Some derelict spacecraft, because they're saying there's going to be more than humans in here. So there's even if everyone just plays as a human, at least you'll be able to play as. At least you'll be able to go and find derelict ships that are different, are from other races. Imagine finding some evil online ships just floating around there, eh? Like busted up derelicts and stuff like that. I don't actually mean like it, but like ships that look like it. I don't know what that huge ship that looks like a piece of like an apple core that was eaten away. But one of those Titans. Imagine seeing one of those things floating around. You and your crew go in there to scavenge supplies, and you find some alien tech. You bring it aboard, send it away to like some scientists. They make a new weapon. You put it on your ship, and all of a sudden, you're the badass of that sector. No one can beat you. No one can take you down just because of that. Some like shield technology. You're a badass now because you have shields. No one else does. No one can lay a finger on you. You can go in single-handedly and turn the tide of a war. That would be pretty cool. That would be something to put on your gravestone. I founded this technology and now everyone uses it. It'd be great. Make a freaking fortune off of it and just sit back and watch the world burn. Or the universe in that case. Galaxy. You know what I mean? But that's one of the things. I'm actually really hoping something like that happens. Just so I can find something and say, and go and pay homage to that guy, like to my dead character once in a while. Be pretty cool. Or even have it on your wall of heroes. And if you have like a modular house, right, you can just, every character that dies, you have lived for, played as, for this long, accomplishments, this, found shield technology, incorporated it into blueprints, and now everyone uses it. You get God knows how many credits per. You get, what, 12% royalties for anyone who buys a shield. Should be quite a few people. But, yeah, that would be pretty cool. Anyways, what else? Yeah, not much. Oh, that's pretty cool. I'm getting, like, 50 frames per second now. I'm very high. Well, just can't wait to see what happens in space now. That'd be cool. What else? I think that's it. Except for, well, there's also AI companions in the ship, and having your friends in to actually help you drive these things. I'm not sure how it's gonna work. I'm assuming that you'll have a choice, because you can either go to the bar, which everyone's saying everyone go in, because even producers are saying, if you go into a club or a bar, you're gonna know who's new and who's a veteran. You'll see people with scars, mechanical legs or whatever, and you'll be like, he's been in battles. He knows what he's doing. I'm gonna talk to him and get advice. You're not gonna go to some person that just came out of that is that's still wet behind the ears, right? You don't want that. It's not gonna help you at all. So that makes sense. It seems pretty cool. I want that ship. I have the the freelancer. That's what it is. The MISC freelancer. Because I'm not sure how good that's gonna be for cargo. Should be good, but who knows. Another thing I'm worried about as a merchant in this game, because I'm definitely going to be something like that, until I get fighter jets and whatnot, so I can fight people and stuff. What's going to happen about cargo space? Because I'm going to want to know if whether I need to worry about, is my ship going to be cluttered, or is it just going to be empty and it's going to say you are, quotation marks, full. I can walk around with a big storage, or is it actually going to, the more you have, you're at 10% capacity. Alright, we have 1 or 2 boxes scattered in the cargo area. Like, you know, when I showed you in there, you're going to have 1 or 2 boxes in the cargo area. And so on and so forth. As you get more full, it was 50%. So let me show you. So I'd say 10%. Alright, 10%. You have a small box here, maybe a bigger box, like a bigger box over here, close to this, because who wants to take a box all the way from here and go here? In real life, your arms would get tired and you wouldn't want to do it. In a video game, who cares? But like, let's say it goes like that. So if you know you're only getting a small shipment, just put it right in the front here. So 10%, 10% capacity. Then 50%, 50% goes here, 75 goes here, right? Then maybe 100 can go right about here. This thing opens, right? You go like that, and bam, you're already walking. Okay, headless honcho, right? So, bam. That's how I think it should do it. And the more you get, right? And I guess it should also work with what you're putting in your thing. So if you have something that weighs a kilogram per cubic meter, or right, like, what is it, like, yeah, what, like kind of like a dwarf star, how a pin needle can weigh almost 100,000 pounds, right? Something like that. So say, okay, but it would have to be worth a lot to justify carrying something like that. So you have like every cube meter, depending on how much it is. So every cube meter is like 400 pounds. So bam, small box there. Like small boxes all scuttled over here or whatnot. I'm not sure how it's gonna work because it'd have to be flat, right? Unless you can strap it down or something, or it's just like one cargo, like one huge cargo container here that comes in here. That wouldn't make sense because you have this here. Because I know the Aurora, the one we saw in the video, has the actual cargo underneath, so I'm not exactly sure how it's going to work for this ship. It's not really cargo spacious. Maybe I'll buy a ship and do cargo stuff. But other than that, I think it'll work. And then companions, how is it going to work like that? AI, is AI going to run the entire ship and you fly? Or are you going to have an actual person here? Because I've heard that you can have two or three people, including yourself, drive the ship in conjunction to each other. Which sounds good, but what happens if someone goes AFK? If they're away for a couple minutes, does an AI take over that person's quote-unquote body? Until he returns and says, press enter to resume. And then wouldn't you just want to But then if there's a huge battle going on and you guys are in the middle of it, you went from the beginning and this guy's coming straight from the middle, like straight into the middle of the conflict. Do you really want him to take over if the AI is doing a pretty good job? Right, so I mean, there's also that fact to consider. And again, this is all speculation. I like to think on things like this, so none of it's true or untrue. Take it as you will, and think about it. I mean, how is it going to affect maneuverability and flying if someone goes AFK and an AI takes over? Because I don't want to have to go into a battle and worry, are all my guys online? Are they making sure the plane is going to run at full efficiency? Because it's either, if I'm going to play, I want to play and survive. I don't want to play and be like, well, this kind of sucks. My guy's AFK, I have 3 people shooting at me, and he's the back turret. Well, fuck. Right? I mean, yes, I can always go fly around them and try to get behind them so I can shoot them. Or I can find the nearest asteroid field and pray to God I'm able to make a successful Han Solo maneuver. But I don't think any of those worm monsters will be able to help me out. You know what I mean? But whatever happens, happens. I'm just hoping that they figure something out like that, because I don't want, like I said, I don't want to just be in the middle of battle and then all of a sudden, oh, buddy's AFK. Well, my hull's almost gone. My ship's going to explode. She had a good run. No one's going to say that. No one's going to want to believe that. There's not much you will be able to do about it. And then, what about the hull? The actual hull? I'm assuming you're gonna have to repair it. You're gonna have to repair it, upgrade it, because right now I'm assuming this plating on it is gonna be basic, like basic plating, unless this is what your ship is and there's nothing you can do about it. Because if so, I'm not gonna say it would suck, but I'm not sure if it would be good either. Because I honestly think that it would be nice if you could change the plating, you know? If instead of having this kind of plate, like the gray plate, you can have titanium, tritanium, or whatever kind of hybrid titanium you can think of, right? Or imagine this. This is Minecraft-ish. Diamond studded or diamond plated. I doubt it would happen, even though it's one of the hardest surfaces in the world. It can still break, and in the vacuum of space, I don't know how well it would do. So who knows? I mean, it might work, especially if it's all lasers and stuff. Who knows? Maybe you can deflect the lasers back to it. Because we've already seen it. Because diamonds and glass are great for splitting this color spectrum, so we can see rainbows. So could work in theory. Anyways, but yeah, then there's the missiles. Oh, alright. I would really like a nuclear warhead. I would go all Putin on their asses. Oh, you want to fight me? Let's invade your country. Actually, I take full. Sorry about that. Probably shouldn't have said that with everything going on. Oh God. Hopefully Russia isn't too bad at that kind of stuff. But yeah, other than that, that's the end of my story. My ship is beautiful. I wonder about what's going to happen with AI companions and real world friends helping you pilot a ship. The AI itself, yeah, economy. It looks pretty dope. It looks pretty well thought out. So there's not much I'm going to say about that. Character modeling can use some definite work, especially when you can do this and it looks like you're running on ice. Or you're trying to stop yourself on ice. So. And the camera too, it's just, whatever. It works. Alright, good night. This is Zeke the Master.